Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Reynaldo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Jamie Jones heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Right fielder, Jamie Jones.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start. Little fluke hit, and now they're in business to start things out.
Choi gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
The 0-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's been driving in runs nearly every chance he gets lately. Recorded more than 10 RBIs in his last 10 ball games.
Mike Trout will stand in now. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you can bet he's just trying to be extra careful here with a dangerous hitter at the plate. And now with that runner moving up to second base here on the wild pitch, they may just decide to put him on anyway.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Jose Abreu coming from Cuba, everybody knew about what he could do at the plate offensively. But he's also making a name for himself defensively. He's made some incredible highlight reel plays. Now, a manager doesn't need his first baseman to be the greatest defensive player of all time. He just needs him to be reliable, and Abreu is just that.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 24 has got it, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Kenny Middleton, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, real exciting for him in his last start. Recorded his first big league win. They gave him the ball after the game. We'll see if he can get number 2 here.
Luis Bassett comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Second baseman, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year, 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Todd Frazier will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight. Leading off the inning, Shea Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Bassett is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Third baseman,
Angel Rosa will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
On to first, and it's dropped.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it, just a bad error.
Brett Lawrie has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 15, Brett Lawrie.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Number 17 will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Number 17.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in, and reined in, one away. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, covers a lot of ground, and really one of the smartest players at his position.
Brett Lawrie stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Zach Collins will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Austin Jackson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 16.
Number 16 will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder,
Jamie Jones will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way, really paid off for him.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Choi is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
0-1.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Scorched to third. Lowry's there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now, as you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. 2 down, runners at first and second. One 0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes Luis Bassett. Digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
He get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Oh, that's a perfect swing of the bat right there. With the runner on the move, your one job is to get something on the ground. Well, preferably somewhere to the right side somehow. And this is mission accomplished here as it moves the runner all the way to third base.
Standing in now, number 22. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The first baseman, number 79.
Jose Abreu is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Todd Frazier will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones has it in his tracks. 2 down. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Number 17 checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he is in there.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett.
And that is now 8 hits he's already allowed, and we haven't even made it out of the 3rd inning yet. I heard someone once say, he's coming apart like a $39 suit out there. He better find his command, and fast.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Brett Lawrie started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Suzuki ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Lead swells to 7-0.
Lost him 3 runs.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Number 33 will come in and pitch now. Into the box now, Zach Collins. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Seiya Suzuki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. It's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. That's by him for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Working away pretty much exclusively here so far.
And I don't think they're doing it to set up anything on the inside part of the plate. I doubt they're going to give him anything to pull.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Stepping in now, Angel Rosa, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, catcher.
Striding into the box, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels leave. Austin Jackson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine 16. He's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more